like joints, and then he can't move anymore. Based on how this would technically be scienced, right?
That might be too loud. But yeah.
Yeah,
Jordan.
sick.
Say what?
Final said yeah. Just cast heat metal and we win.
Yeah,
if
it's
we,
Justin's turn, yeah?
yeah, it's Jordan's turn. But I mean, if we want to get technical, if we want to go by science,
Yeah.
throwing vinegar on him would take 30 minutes to do just about almost anything. But I'm
Yeah,
allowing
that's
it
fine.
to happen like
Jordan.
immediately.
Well, we probably weren't actually gonna do that. So
Jordan.
He muted himself. He'll probably.
Wow.
Your turn.
He's going.
Nobody told me the session started yet.
Session start now. Go. Nah, I'm kidding.
yeah, you didn't even give us a recap. God.
Okay.
I'm.
Uh,
It's like, and you're gonna have to correct me on all of this guy's debuffs because I don't remember any of them or care enough to.
okay. So, the quick recap. You guys fought through an army of, I believe it's pronounced carrion crawlers, to get the required pieces of the puzzle to get into this chamber. After figuring the correct order out, you came in here into a rust-covered room, interacted with the door up here, which had an inscription, and when I think it was Iron tried to fiddle with this thing in the middle, runes under the rust lit up and it opened up and brought this guy up, and then combat started. And the debuffs that you have noticed so far is if you get within a certain radius, anything that is made of metal immediately begins to rust over, even if magical. Armor made of metal and weapons get a -1 per round while they're in this aura, amongst the other effects that are not immediately present. But that is the recap.
What's the radius?
You don't know.
So,
Sweet.
based on the description you said, if we attack him and then move out of the radius, then we are not affected by it because we did not stay a whole round inside of it.
The way the description works,
Because it says like per round inside of it. So if we don't spend a whole round in it, then we don't get it.
so yeah, the way the description works is when armor and weapons made of metal get within the set radius, they begin to rust.
They begin to rust, and if you stay
So-
the whole round, you get -1 per round.
Yeah.
So if you don't ever end your turn within the radius, then you don't get a minus.
No. But that is all you know so far. You don't know how big the radius is. And then one other thing you guys would have seen is he was able to spray rust out in like a sort of cone effect. But yeah, as we're picking up mid-combat, everybody else had their turn besides Jordan. He was dead last.
17.
That does not hit.
Well, shit. Okay. Because I swung at him, I get to use a bonus action. How many times can... 1 second, let me make sure I know how many times I can do this. Con mod, which is 3. Okay. From my clone 17.
It barely misses. And
Alright.
swing and it just clangs off of the rusted armor.
Extra attack is level 5, right? Or is that level 3 fighter?
Level 5, everything.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool. I will have the boat shoot. If I can find it. 1916. So the 19 hits.
Yes, the 19 would hit.
6 piercing, 6 fire.
Okay, minus that off.
I have a window in my way. Okay, cool. Yeah, that's 20.
Minus 6, minus 6.
Then I guess that's turn.
Did we rest before this fight or no?
I don't. I'm pretty sure you did.
Alright.
Jordan, as you stay where you are, you notice anything that you have on you that is made of metal begins to rust over.
Alright.
So you get a -1 if you're wearing metal armor, and a -1 to your attack if your weapon is made of metal.
What if it's magical?
Even if it's magical.
Okay.
Rascal, you're up. Yes, that very much hits.
21 radiant.
Owie. Okay. Anything else?
Does mending fix the rust?
I think it does. Hold on, I don't. Ending.
It's not specifically written in the spell. It just says it fixes small breaks, which rust is technically.
Yeah, sure.
Just curious.
Yeah, I would say so.
But yeah, I am done. Yeah.
Okay. At the end of your turn, 2 things happen. As that guiding bolt hits, it like sears a like kind of hole into its like shoulder, and sloshing out of this thing in this new wound, shooting out in. Because I rolled for the direction. There we go. You see this shoot up here on this top layer, a ooze-like substance that is just almost like completely made of this rust-like toxins that fill this room. It'll go at the end of the round. And then in between, I don't know, I'll save it.
Did we determine that heat metal would or would not be useful here?
It is useful.
Okay.
I was arguing for it to be way more useful than it probably will be.
I can cast it at level 3, right? Even if it's my level 2 spell?
Heat metal, I don't know if it'll do anything at level 3.
Hold on.
I'm trying to read it for you, but
Sorry, I kept trying to... I didn't know you were clicking it.
So he is gonna take.
it'll just add a D8 if you go up a level.
He's
Okay,
gonna
I'll
take.
do that then.
Yeah, you're probably better just to keep doing level 2s.
He's gonna take a swing
Okay.
at Claymore. Does a. I'm assuming a 13 doesn't hit him.
Yep, it does not.
Okay, one more swing. Double 26.
That definitely hits.
13 slashing and 5 acid.
Claymore is close to being down.
He's gonna use his last swing on Claymore. Man, that is. If only I had advantage, that would have been a crit.
It's a good thing that you didn't.
13 slashing
Misses.
and
Yeah.
7
Get fucked.
and 7 acid.
Got owned.
Okay. Is that it for the first turn?
Yeah, did that down Claymore?
Pretty sure that down to Claymore because last time he was dealt with. Hold on, so he kept the damage before. You
Bro,
dealt.
before we entered, we like mended him 80 times, so he'd be back to full, right?
Yeah, I believe he
He
was
was
at
back.
full, but
He was back to full, but in
He
this
took-
encounter he got.
yeah, he took 20 damage off the first hit I think he did against him.
Yep. See, I think Claymore is probably like 1 HP or something like that, close to it. Because he has 45 HP.
Oh yeah, that reminds me. Let me put that HP right here.
I have an idea
Uh,
just to keep track of our damage for Claymore. If you don't mind.
So Claymore in
Michael?
total would have been dealt 58 damage this fight so far.
Oh, so he's downed. He is down now.
Claymore downed. And that is the end of his turn. Solomon, to you, as you see your robot buddy fall to the floor.
Alright, yeah, let's go do this, shall we? Let's see here. Okay, hold on. Who dying bolt?
I did.
Yeah, so
I have
the
advantage,
next,
yeah.
next attack has advantage.
Okay, let's make this count, shall we? We gotta go do. Hold on. Yeah, go do this. Where is it? First, second. Where's it? Yep, why not? Fuck it. I'm using this.
Okay.
That's their advantage. I'll go roll it at advantage. Damn.
That hits.
Other than heat and metal, Eliza, I'm pretty sure hypnotic pattern would just like fuck it as well.
What I just did. Hold on.
5 damage.
I think
50. Yeah,
hypnotic
20.
pattern, I would hit everybody though.
You can put it in a way that it won't hit
Yeah.
anyone. I'm pretty sure.
One last one.
Let's see.
That's 19.
Depends on which Jordan's the real Jordan.
Yeah,
Well, like even
that
then, I
hits.
don't think it matters. Let's 30-foot cube.
Okay. Remove radiant. Apparently did not register me removing smite. So that is 16 piercing.
Yeah, you're good.
I could do it. Hold on, I think I see.
You just put it on top of Solomon.
No, I see a good way to do it. Hold on.
So
like
we got
if you
about
move back as a character, you could put it on him and this fucking thing.
in turn.
Okay. At the end of your turn, Solomon.
But I dealt 41 damage in total. I was looking.
Yeah, that hurt.
There we go. Like that.
Jesus Christ, so many
Well, like-
squares.
If you move your character,
No,
can
but
hit.
see, look where I got it. It don't hit nobody except
But-
for.
I understand, but you walking is free. So if you just walk back, you can hit the other guy too.
Yeah, then I'd have to put to sleep Solomon.
No, you don't have to go that far. You just move your character over here, and then you can just put these things to sleep.
No,
Because
I mean, Claymore. I'll put Claymore to sleep.
Claymore's dead.
Oh,
Also, well, not dead. More like he's down.
He's comatose
And also-
on the floor.
and also he's immune to sleep spells. I'm pretty sure. Let me double check.
Well, before you get your planning
Or
all
exhaustion.
going, let me do this real quick. He's gonna take one of his legendary actions, and Jordan, does your Echo Knight clone thing get attacks of opportunity?
Yeah.
Okay, well then you get an attack of opportunity on him as he is about to make a mad dash. That'll hit. Okay, minus that off. Okay.
also, I'm at work still, so I may have to leave for a little bit whenever
Yeah.
I first.
What is it? Speed. Okay, yeah. So this thing immediately takes off, charging in a straight line down this way. Sorry, I'm just showing you where he's moving. He's gonna move, running through everybody, ending up about like right there. Everybody in the path, like right through here, needs to. Or hold on, it wasn't broadcasting. Everybody in through the path right here needs to make a strength check, as he like basically just shoulder checks through all of you.
Does a 15 save?
No.
Oh, what?
Told you, hard fight. That doesn't save either. So werewolf man who doesn't take this shit anyway, no damage to you, but to Solomon, 16 bludgeoning damage as he like basically
Okay.
shoulder checks you, and you are both knocked prone.
All right.
And then it is on to Arguin.
Liza,
So, as a group, do we think hypnotic or do we think?
Hypnotic's probably better if it actually works against them.
Okay, hold on. I hate using mobile. Is that pinging?
Yeah. It's showing.
Sorry, how many times did I click it?
Like 15.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Okay, all right. What do I gotta roll for this?
Nothing.
No, you
Nothing?
don't have to roll. I have to roll.
Okay.
Give me a second.
Also, can you have him make another roll?
What is the another roll? Okay, so as you put out the hypnotic pattern, you see this thing like look up to it and just return its gaze back to Solomon and the group in front of him. Solomon, you wouldn't know this information, because your buddy is a construct. Usually constructs are immune to being charmed.
Well,
He didn't do anything.
Well,
Well, technically, we didn't know it was a construct.
now with the
But if it's immune to charm, then mine doesn't matter anyways.
who wants a bardic inspiration?
I'll take it.
I'm sorry,
just
that is
save it
immune.
for psychic blades.
I'm sorry.
That's also true.
That was the one
What?
consistent theme I found in constructs.
Well,
Was
never mind.
they were immune
I
to
don't
charm.
know. I don't have a bardic to give you because
I was constructed by my parents. Does that make me a construct?
Are you made of metal and or?
Yeah, I have iron in my bloodstream.
I'm sorry, but that doesn't count.
I answered your question truthfully.
But you don't have enough to make you. Assume that's intern Arguin.
Hey, flesh golems don't have metal, and they're still constructs.
Yeah, but they were like built in whatever the fuck you want to call. I don't know what you would call.
Yeah, so was I. I was built in the lab of my mother's womb.
That's not a lab.
It is if you call it one.
No.
I mean, wow, it's called tubes to be tied. If test tubes,
Yeah,
scientific.
that was a test tube, baby. Does that make me a construct?
What was that roll for, Jordan?
The second one was for what you think it is. 73.
Oh, wait. What did you do to proc it?
Shadow Blade.
Oh, okay.
Doing your mom, doing your mom.
If only I got advantage.
Okay. You know,
it, Hey, Final?
Yeah,
We're missing something here.
what's that?
Hey,
Battle music?
Jordan,
I do have
I
the
can
battle
hear it.
music going.
Jordan,
Really? I
we
don't
do
hear
have
it
a
on my
village. You
on my
forgot to
end.
move your
There.
character
I'll
up
start it again.
diagonally twice to get flanking from Solomon.
It should be going now. It was going before. Maybe it just like glitched out.
Yeah.
Where the fuck did I put that thing? Okay, Jordan, before you move, I need you to pick a spot within 30 feet of you. Back when you were or wherever the fuck you are now.
Do it by this guy.
Actually,
I can only get it from there.
actually,
so-
it's sorry. Make that 20 feet.
I guess we're gonna pick like here.
Okay, right on top of him. Okay. As you pick the location, you feel the wild magic surge, and you see a portal type rift open up like near the ceiling of this place. And through this portal, you can hear all kinds of machines and metal crashing together, and all kinds of weird other noises of like a huge raging battle going on. As falling through the ceiling comes, I may have to resize it.
It falls on top of the guy, right?
This big bitch falls next to him.
No, we aimed on top of him, so it would land on him, correct?
I mean, it would like land on him, but it would also kind of just roll off as big as
I'm
it
just
is,
saying
and
it-
as big as he
I'm just
is.
saying it's at least 10 feet, so that's fall damage on top of him, right?
Fine, I'll give the D6 of fall damage. However the fuck much that is. 2.
All right, so we just need to fuck off and let these guys fight.
But let me finish describing. As this thing lands on its feet, the rift closes above, and Jordan, from where you're standing, you can see it on the on this backside of it. This thing doesn't seem to move, but on the back opens up like a hatch, falling down and letting steam out.
It's a mech.
25, 30. 30? Can I get in?
Yes. Here, let me give you access to the fucking stat sheet. You know, I wasn't planning on you getting this one, but I like it.
Mech fight! Let's fucking go!
So-
Your metal now.
Final. Please
Yeah.
stand by for Titanfall.
As you get into this thing, the controls, like, basically, it kind of fits to where you kind of stick your arms to, like, out to the side into, like, the arm slots. It doesn't go all the way, but basically, you feel like it's gonna copy your movement, whichever way you go. You should have access to the stat sheet now.
Question: does it count as a magical focus?
No, it does not.
Okay.
But
Unfortunate.
I'll tell you this much: it has. I think it should say it on the stat sheet. Let me see. Yeah. There's like a display in front of you that pops up, giving you like stats on this thing. You see that it has a +3 magical greatsword, It has a shoulder-mounted cannon type thing, and some other fun stuff. So,
Hey, Jordan,
Yeah.
look what I sent in the in Saturday night chat. This is what I'm picturing
Yes.
right now.
I'm guessing I can't use it since I've already attacked.
You never
No,
no,
seen
yeah.
damage, by the way.
So since you attacked, no, you would have to wait till your next go around to.
I do have a question though. Do you need a
Mhm.
manual or any check to go know what the, how to make it work?
No, I can read all writing.
All right. But does it have a manual inside? Is the question.
I'll
No,
wing it.
it certainly does not. It just gives you like a basic display screen of what this thing is
Okay, yeah, I
capable
can
of.
just do that. So then,
Roll that crit. And you forgot to
No,
No,
he's
wrong
roll
using.
your damage.
oh, the crit hit.
Yeah.
I forgot that I moved for the advantage for the swing. Okay, I didn't do that. So then, 15 psychic, and then it takes
Just keep on saying lick my balls on it, dude. When you just take damage.
what, wrong dice. Then it takes, where is it? Sorry. 9 slashing and 3 poison. Then
I'm guessing this. Oh. Hey, 15, 16. Do those hit?
I don't think so.
No,
But
they
then
do
he will
not.
Fly away.
I do have one question though. Does this enemy construct have immunity to poison like Claymore?
From your knowledge, most
Likely,
constructs
yes.
are immune to poison, so it'd be a safe assumption to probably guess that.
This construct is immune to poison.
Does that end your turn, Jordan?
Yes, it does.
Okay. At the end of your turn, it's gonna take one more of its legendary actions, and I will decide who the fuck it's gonna go for. That would be the new giant mech. Okay. Does a 17 hit it?
Yes. No, it doesn't. The 17 does not hit. I was wrong.
The old rusted sword bounces off the new shiny metal armor of this iron metal construct. I knew I was gonna need their stat sheet, but I didn't open it up.
Play that funky music, white boy.
Arguin, this gray ooze begins to like slowly crawl its way to you, and it's gonna use its action to dash to get to you.
Huh?
Oh yeah, and then I almost forgot. Roll a d8. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. After you guys have dealt more damage to it, more openings pop up, and shooting out directly downward from it, between Solomon and you, Rascal, shoots out another one of these like ooze substances. And that, since that one just got summoned, it can't do anything. Rascal, to you.
I could
Let's
just
see.
keep on.
Five.
Oh hey, no guy involved for this one.
Teleport. Cast haste on the mech.
And for boss action, you got anything?
I bonus action teleported, casted haste on the mech, ended turn. After I run over here.
Alright.
Start of its turn, okay. This guy's turn.
So your speed's doubled, you get +2 AC and the extra action for the mech.
Let's go.
So it's gonna take, say, I'll roll for it, just because it's surrounded by enemies. That's Big Mech, Solomon, Big Mech.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I'll do the first two on Big Mech. Yeah, that's gonna miss both those. Oh, Solomon, I'm sorry.
Natural 20.
Yes,
Go ahead, man.
I rolled a 7. I rolled a 17. I know that doesn't hit. I rolled a 10 and then a natural 20.
Did you include the clone and the chance to attack?
Yes, I
hold
did. I
on.
rolled a
You
D.
said,
I rolled.
hold on. You said the first attack is a
No,
17. Yeah.
that was on. 2 were on Giant Mech Man, and then the last one was on you. And yes, I did.
Okay.
I rolled a D6, so everybody had a. It was 1, 2 on Big Mech, 3 and 4 on Clone, and then 5 and 6 on Solomon. I got a 1, 5, and a 2. Okay, so that is.
So what you're saying is the second attack should have been at Solomon and the third attack should have been at Jordan.
Well, I did 2 attacks in a row on him.
I'm just going by the order you said the numbers.
Well, I chose to do the 2 attacks first because he had those board. It's not like I knew the crit was gonna happen.
I'm just saying that if you went by this direct order, you wouldn't have crit Solomon. So you chose to do this.
Okay, so in total, it's 35 damage. It's 15 plus 11 slashing, and then 2 plus 7 acid.
So in total,
Yeah, 35. For a devastating swing as it brings it down and leaves a huge gash across your chest.
okay. Solomon is bloody dirt.
And then that would be the end of its turn. Can't do anything else.
Solomon's turn.
Yes.
Hold on, let's just see here. Hey, yeah, so we have the alchemy jug, yeah?
Yeah, you still have the alchemy jug.
I'm gonna shake it and say the word vinegar. I'm gonna go fucking throw that at motherfucker, like throw liquid at that motherfucker.
Yeah, just hitting it like
So-
the power of Christ compels you. The power of
Does
Christ
it, because I'm not too familiar with like how exactly alchemy jug works, does it take an action to do that, or what is the
Yes.
wording on it?
This here, hold on, let me find it again. There it is.
Well, it's not a
You can use the
combat
action
item,
and
so-
name one liquid from the table below the cause of the jug to produce the chosen liquid.
Yeah. So just action spray vinegar out the top as he's like shaking the fuck out
Yeah.
of it at him.
Okay.
And I and I just throw 2 gallons of fucking vinegar at this fucker. Is that
Okay.
enough to cover the entire base of this guy?
I would say it's enough to cover his like chest and top region, probably like
But-
leaking down in the joints and stuff. But yeah, it would for
But
sure
the last
cover his
little,
So,
top half.
so how much
put
damage
the
does
last
it
little bit
take?
of the vinegar on your guns so they don't rust.
Alright, yeah. Why not?
He doesn't take any damage, but you do notice, because we'll just say for the sake of it, because it got produced by a magical item, the vinegar does seem to take some sort of effect at eating away at the stuff pretty quickly. You would assume he might be easier to hit, ever so slightly.
Shields are down. Get this motherfucker. And then I'm gonna go, I'm gonna move through the corridor. I'll just get the attack of opportunity on me.
Yeah, you get 2 attacks of opportunity on you.
Move me back. Why can't I move my miniature? There you go.
Won't you
There.
please take me
Yeah,
home?
so the Rust Knight would get an attack of opportunity on you.
Oh.
Okay. 23.
Okay, hold on. Yeah, 23 hits.
17 slashing and 2 acid.
I'm low, but I'm good.
Eliza, next time we level up, you should totally get silvery barbs.
I'll look at it and see what it does.
It's a really, really good spell.
It's a
It's
reaction
probably the
spell.
best spell in the game.
Yeah.
Okay, is
Anything?
Nothing else. That's the end of my turn.
Okay.
Basically, if the enemy ever crits one of us, you can just be like, nah, reroll that.
Before Arguin, he is gonna take another one of his legendary actions to.
Goon. He's just gonna
No.
goon.
He's gonna take a swing at one of these 2. And
Oh,
big,
no, these two.
Big Iron Man.
Level.
That fucking misses. Man, he every time he's gone for the new and improved version of him, he's just not hitting.
Oh yeah, he has a high AC.
I mean, they both have a high AC. It's just every time I've gone for it, I've rolled poorly. But
the only one
you
you can hit is an artificer.
on to you, Arguin.
Okay, I'm gonna cast this. I'm gonna move back 30 feet and then cast this.
Are you moving away from the gray slime right next to you?
Yeah.
Okay, it's gonna get an attack on you. A 19.
A 19. Okay, that definitely hits.
2 bludgeoning and 6 acid, and if you're wearing anything that is, as it says right there in the effect, you get the -1 whatever fucking penalty.
Hold on, I
She's
can't.
not. She's
I-
a bard. She's in leather armor.
So 2 bludgeoning and 6 acid.
Yes.
Okay. Hold on. 2 bludgeoning, 6 acid. That 24. That makes it 18, 16. I'm at 16 health
Hell yeah.
out of 57. So I'll cast this at level 3. I'll move back 30 feet and cast this at level 3. Submit. Does this work?
Shatter? Yeah, I just
hell
need to
yeah.
know where exactly you're putting it.
On the gray slime. I was gonna just hit it.
So, just a tip for you: your crossbow will probably do more damage to the slime.
And are you saying this slime, the one up here?
The one that just hit me.
Okay.
Yeah,
Uh,
your crossbow's more likely to hurt him better.
21. So half.
Half of 48.
Yeah. Roll me them 48.
Sorry, it's hard to click on my screen.
Nah, you're fine.
Yeah, the mobile app kind of sucks. It's
Yeah,
slowly getting better.
We're not in any mad rush.
That's 4. That's a D4.
hold on. 48. Sorry.
So 10 damage to it.
Garbage damage.
No, I mean that's not bad. That's it.
But since it's made of inorganic material, right?
It like I don't know exactly how limes fucking work, but on the stat sheet, it's
Yeah,
not. It's
it's
not weak.
vulnerable to thunder damage, right?
No. Unfortunately, no.
Okay. I can't do anything else because I'm out of bardic. I'm low on health and I'm low on spells.
Okay. In between her turn and Jordan's, it's gonna take another legendary to take a swing.
Actually,
yeah.
no, never mind. Never mind. I thought I had something in my cantrips that I could use, but never mind. I don't. I must have it on my druid.
It's gonna take a swing at your clone, Jordan.
All right.
I'm assuming a big ol' 11 misses.
Correct.
Okay. It's your turn now.
It's my turn.
Haste.
Mech time.
Haste mech.
Attack action number 1. Only the 21 hits. For 26 slashing.
Devastating hit.
Then my clone will go. Pop and pop. Oh, sorry, wrong thing, because I have the other thing going. 26.
Yeah, that hits.
So I have to roll a D100. It doesn't proc. It takes 14 radiant, 9 psychic, 5 slashing, 3 poison.
5 slashing. Okay, let me make sure to minus that off. And then let me roll. So it would shoot directly that way. Okay. As you do that hit, more openings on this thing pop up, and another one of these like ooze-like substances shoot out, and this one shoots directly at your feet.
Cool. If it's gonna do that, then I guess instead of swinging again, I'm gonna do this. Does that hit Solomon? Because he's behind the wall?
No, it won't hit him because he's behind the wall. You couldn't even see him from where you
Cool.
are, technically.
I need all 3 of them to make dex saves, please.
Cool. 16
As-
for Rust Knight.
Fail.
18 for the Ooze, which is a natural 20.
Succeed.
Because they have a -2, and then an 11.
Fail. Okay. As balls of electricity shoot out of the golem. Let's see. One of the slimes only takes half, but the slime and the other golem take 19 fire damage.
19. Okay. Minus 19. Put him at that. Big Golem Man's looking pretty dinged up from where he started, I'll say that much. And then
Action surge.
what is stat minus 19?
Well, actually, we gotta get this guy in first.
That hurt. And then
That misses. All right. 2 swings for the action surge. 24 and 24.
yeah, they would both hit.
18 slashing, 25 slashing. And
What-
then I shoot it with my cannonball, but it's melee for some reason, so I still get the 28.
Let me minus off this stuff real quick. Minus that, minus that. As you get him that low, another one of these things shoot out in which direction? Dude, okay. Where the fuck? Another one of these shoots out directly upward.
Jordan, can you move your clone down 2 spaces?
And up that close, because it is technically a range weapon, wouldn't it be? I think
It
Breath
says
weapons
melee.
don't get affected by range. Yeah.
It's not a breath weapon.
It's basically a breath weapon.
it's a cannon like mounted on his shoulder.
Yeah, but it functions like a breath weapon.
Functions like a cannon.
According to everything I've seen so far, it might look like a cannon, but it's a breath weapon.
No, that's the spark ball move.
Yeah, that's the spark balls.
The cannon on the other shoulder.
This one, if you did fire it right there, if you took like a step or 2 back, you wouldn't get disadvantage for just like a normal roll.
Okay.
I think it misses either way.
No, if he takes a step, like if he wants to retroactively say he takes a step back to fire it.
Even if he takes a step back, the roll would have been 13, right?
No, if he takes a step back, I mean,
So
I'd let
I
him
have
have.
a quick question.
I'd let him have the 28.
It says melee weapon attack reach.
Yeah,
600, 2400.
that's probably an oversight on my part. It's supposed to be that
So it's supposed to
range.
be
Nah, it has a
ranged.
620-foot reach, bro.
No, it has a 600. It's like a regular. It's like a regular cannon, like but smaller. It has a 600 reach minimum, up to a certain other range. But I probably forgot to change it to ranged attack.
Take a step back so that the disadvantage doesn't happen. And then the shoulder cannon drops down and you hear the loudest bang for 57 bludgeoning.
Yeah, the room fucking. Everybody's ears hurt in this room for like a good 10 seconds after this thing shot.
Now, is it still alive?
Well, let me describe what happens. So, well, tell me where you would like to aim. Give me that much.
Chest, center mass. I want it to crumple over.
As you shoot the cannonball, it rips through his chest, and all his like parts begin to just wobble and shake as there is a humongous hole through his armor, and he begins to crumble. And as he does, one last one of these little slime shits rolls out.
Nerd.
And it shoots out right over there.
The mech will start doing the New Zealand
Starts doing the
warrior
Dougie.
dance. Nah. Umata, umata, umata.
Oh
That one.
yeah, just kata
Yeah.
or whatever. I think it's like shaka or something like that.
I just want to picture the mech starts hitting the gritty on him.
Orange Justice.
Oh yeah.
But yes, he does fall to pieces.
Cut my life into pieces.
The parts
put
of
it-
him
I put what I'm
scatter
doing
across
in
the
chat.
floor.
In Saturday Night Chat.
Jordan, that's mentioning a while back. It's
Just
called the manga.
hasted double movement speed.
Anything else, Jordan?
Well, seeing as how I have reach in this thing out to quite a distance, I want to go up here.
You will take one attack of opportunity from the little rust
Yeah,
guy.
sure. Just so that all of these people are now in my attack
Nope.
of opportunity radius.
16.
That
Miss.
does not hit. Yeah. The +2 on top of whatever that mech's AC is probably ridiculous.
I think it's got.
It's at flat 20 now. With the haste.
Yeah.
It's pretty disgusting.
And then the ooze's turn. This one near you, Solomon, is gonna strike at you for 22. $10 damage in total if you can't block it. If he's here, I'll get back to him. This one's gonna crawl up to you, Jordan. And,
Wait, what was it? It's hit?
a 22 to hit you, Solomon.
That will hit me even if I use my my thing. So I am down.
Solomon is down. That one's gonna go for you, Jordan. 21.
That hits.
And because your whole thing is made of metal, you get a -1 to your AC for the mech.
I need Rascal to fucking res me, bro.
This one, because you are the closest again, is gonna go for you. Another 21.
Hit.
2 plus 11, and then another -1.
2 plus 11, okay.
Yeah. And that one's gonna miss. And then
Alright.
this one is gonna take its action to 5, 10, 15, 20 dash towards you, Arguin.
Okay.
And that's its turn. Rascal, you're up.
Heal for 5, Solomon.
Alright, I'm back to where I was before.
Huge. My brother heals. He heals the best.
Use the best
Oh, oh,
shit, huh?
Hold on, I got the gift for this. Hold on.
The dwarf leader saw him healing. He said, "Wow, what a great healer."
23 to hit this ooze above me.
Yep, that hits.
The immigrants, they're coming into the country. They're eating the cats and the dogs.
28 damage. And it has to make a strength save.
Well, it's fucking dead, so...
Cool.
I was just reading, if its effects, but No, that wouldn't work on it. Okay.
All right.
Is need.
Action surge. 20 on the one below me.
Yeah, that hits. You don't even have to roll damage. You just. It's got 2 HP left. You could breathe on it and it fucking die.
Okay. Just 10 thunder.
She's dead.
And then my turn is over.
Okay. Solomon. You were laying on the ground. You blacked out for a minute there.
Alright. Let's see what you have here. Hold up. I'm just scrolling back down to the map. Okay. I'm happy. Back from the grave. Let's catapult this thing.
Go for it.
Roll for dex save.
A dex save? Okay.
Yeah, I'm catapulting.
16.
I think
Just
it's
saves,
like,
but
I think the melee
saves.
range, like disadvantage, makes sense for like bows, right? But like if you have a gun and you put it right at somebody's head, I don't think you should have disadvantage on that.
your target could be moving while you're attacking, you know?
The idea of it works better for like if you're in melee with like somebody who has a sword, but for oozes, yeah.
Well, even if they have a sword, like if you have a gun,
Ignore
I
Radiant,
think you
it takes
win. I
13
don't think they
bludgeoning
can
damage.
react that fast.
Final.
You said 13?
Yep, 13 bludgeoning.
Yeah, so we got a 16, so half of that.
So it's a 6.
Yeah, 6.
And then why not
Like if you have a
for bonus
shield,
action?
sure, maybe.
For my bonus action, double checking. I can do this. Hold on. Huh, neat. I'll since it doesn't say that it can't do as well in capacity. I could just say Claymore repair.
Well, I mean, he's technically unconscious, so I would think he wouldn't be able to respond to it. Oh yeah, that was... I'll mention it after the session, but I found out one other thing that I had to, like, dig for, but I'll talk about that later.
Yep,
He's
states
digging for
that
ways to nerf us. He's trying to fight against
take a bonus
us
action. I turn to command
with
it. Take another.
research.
Yeah, it doesn't say that the creature can't do it if it's incapacitated or unconscious. I could just tell it to repair.
I mean, if he's unconscious, he can't hear the order to repair.
He doesn't hear. He's an Iron Man suit. He doesn't have ears, Final.
Although I do want to go ask one question. Can I make that mech suit can I turn that mech suit into Claymore?
Let's put it this way: you look at the mech suit and you look at Claymore. You can tell wherever the fuck this mech suit came from. You've never seen anything like this shit. This is like...
It probably has a time limit on it.
No.
Sadly.
Here's the thing. It doesn't state. Wait, hold on. Let me double check the Steel Defender.
This thing, like... You just look at this thing, this is an artificer's wet dream.
It is. I'm taking this to do some research.
Based on every other effect from his magic, it's probably going to disappear randomly.
Already.
10:20, so I assume no call.
You're gonna be taking notes.
All right, we'll see you when you get home. Or if you call us in the car.
Defender.
Nah, her relief didn't show, so she's calling her boss.
Oh, that's what she said.
Big.
She got to tell them that her co-workers are
Yeah,
fucking faggots.
Jeez. Uh-oh.
That's gonna be on the midturn.
Okay.
If you don't want to go heal climber, that'll be on the midturn. Argued.
She's calling somebody.
Yeah.
Also
Dan,
on
do you still
the
have access
pilot.
to her sheet?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry. I had to. I've been here for 12 hours today, and my person isn't here, and it's 20 minutes past my shift. I assumed that they were just giving me payback because this morning my scooter died, like for forever probably. So like I ended up being 10 minutes late for work, so I thought maybe he was going to be 10 minutes late, getting here, and so I had to call my boss and let him know that he's not here yet, and so that I can maybe see where he's at so I can leave work.
Oh yeah, I've had that happen plenty of times working my
Word.
job.
Yeah, I assume you have to deal with the same thing where you can't leave until somebody else comes.
Yep. Perks of working
Yeah.
security.
Yeah, and there's no one here. Like, there was no one here this morning, so he worked 12 hours last night, and I worked 12 hours today to cover that shift. And then he worked again tonight, and then I work again tomorrow. But he's late now, so I just wanted to try and get that sorted out and figure out,
No, you're
where
fine.
he's going. But yeah, okay.
I suggest Thunderwave.
Thunderwave.
I suggest anything that does damage. Because I don't know what you have access to.
Said Stinger crossbow would be better damage.
It is normally better damage, but you're out of Bardic, so you can't Dissonant Whispers. So I would just Thunderwave him so he gets knocked back, and then you can just run away again, and he can't ever catch you.
Is that ping?
Yeah,
it worked.
Thunderwave pinged.
So
Con save.
have actually have decent con. 15.
Fail.
Fail. It gets knocked back 10 feet and takes 2d8
Roll
thunder.
for 2d8. Damn.
Damn.
Close to killing it too.
Hold on 1 second.
While she's doing that, Jordan, you can go ahead and take your turn.
Random handlers ooze that's after me.
That hits.
10 minutes late this morning because I had
16 slashing.
worried about it.
The one above you?
Yep.
With it being
Still alive.
further, sure
Dang
that
it.
it wasn't like asleep at home still, because that would be
That hits.
sitting here waiting here. It's not that big a deal.
25 slashing.
That kills.
Go after this one over here. There's one near me. One near me.
No, Solomon must die.
My clone can swing at it as part of the attack
sweet.
action I just took. 20.
Alright, then.
Yeah, that hits. It's dead.
No divine smite, so 8 slashing for poison.
It's dead.
And then for my haste attack on this guy up here, bonk.
Yep, that hits.
23 slashing.
Is dead.
It's dead.
Charge the door.
And
Knock
with that,
it down.
and with that, combat comes to an end. Also,
That's the door open?
as the combat ends and the iron golem, like Rust Knight, falls to the ground. The runes around the thing that brought it up fade, and the text on the door that you guys read last time begins to glow blue, and then fades, and you hear an unlatching sound, a bunch of like stuff turning in the walls ahead of you, and the door does open. Let me.
That's cool. The mech kicks it in before it
Uh,
opens.
during this time, do we have a short rest during this time?
Yeah.
I mean, you can, but let me reveal to you what's in here so you can say before you take a short rest, so you can see.
Yeah, just in case. We might want the mech to just keep rolling.
Yeah. Jordan, as you step through, you see on a like smash type altar, there is a beautifully crafted ornate warhammer. This is probably what you remember from the guy who sent you looking for this place. That's probably the thing that he was talking about, trying to recover. As well, in front of you see an
Final, we got a
immaculate.
problem.
What? Oh,
I
what'd you
got
do?
the map again.
Oh, where'd you go?
I don't know. I'm in
I
this
scrolled
stratosphere.
down, saw him change orientation, and then teleport.
Uh, I don't know. I don't even fucking.
Very-
I don't even see where you're at. Look, if you can see my pings, put your token there.
Wait, hold on. I'll go ping it here.
I don't even see where the fuck your token is. It's just gone.
Over here. Do you see the ping?
Yeah, I saw your ping. I still don't see your token here. Can you see your new token that I put down?
Wait, what the- I don't see my token because I don't have vision.
It's up here.
There you go. Can you see it now? It should have like
Now
30.
I gotta go reload the Roll20 real quick. I'll go do it.
But yeah,
Yeah.
beyond the warhammer on the altar, you see a immaculately carved grave, like tombstone type grave, sitting in front of this statue depicting the, I believe his name is Galmir, the dwarf. You assume this would probably be his tomb, his final resting place, and on either side you do see piles of gold and gems.
Nom nom nom.
Is this a Aladdin thing? We're gonna touch these gems and we're gonna get swallowed up into lava.
Yeah, finally I don't see it.
Can you see my ping on the map?
I guess I can see the ping on your map.
Yeah, put your token down where I'm pinging. Like
I
drag.
see his token.
Oh well, he can't
Yeah.
see it. I don't know. Just drag another token where I'm pinging. Yeah. Can you see now?
Nope.
Yeah, you just re-roll it, bro.
Here. There you go. Can you see now?
Okay, now I do. Yep.
Okay. But yeah,
Check for traps.
I mean you can if you want to.
Yeah, I was telling you, I'm checking for traps.
Okay. Roll an investigation.
11.
Looking over everything, you don't see any traps.
I'm pretty sure someone now has detect magic. I don't have it prepared.
I have it. Ritual casting, by the way.
Okay. You take the 10 minutes.
Uh, can I dispel magic too if there is any?
Yeah, you can, but
The only magics in this room are there's magic coming from the hammer, and there is magic on his tomb itself, like his
Hmm.
like grave.
all
I'd like
right.
to go ask something. Final?
Yeah.
Are there any armors inside this place?
Armors? No.
So it's just the hammer.
The hammer and the big piles of gold, yes.
So weren't they asking for us to get the stash of weapons? Is it just one weapon that they asked?
They were the primary thing they wanted was this hammer, but they were
Mm.
hoping that there was a stash of weapons down here as well. They weren't too sure, but
What are these two things in the back?
those are like more uh like smaller statues like inlaid into the wall. One is like another depiction of Galmir sitting on his like throne with his crown. Uh and the other one is Galmir and that what looks very similar to the construct you just fought in the other room. Standing together.
All right, I'm gonna go over here, turn the bag of holding inside out, and get rid of all the fucking random monster parts that we have, and start filling it with gold.
Yeah. Let me. I know I have it written down somewhere. Let me find it real quick.
Okay, my relief's here, guys. I gotta go for a little bit, okay? I'll be back.
Word.
Sounds good. Uh,
I like to identify the hammer. Ritual casting, by the way.
what'd you say?
Ritual casting the hammer to see to identify it.
Okay. The amount of just regular gold that you get is 20,000. There are
Sick.
among that gold, there are. Let me do the math here. 5 sapphires worth 50 gold apiece.
Can I just write 20,000 gold and just forget about everything else?
Yeah, I mean, if you don't want the gems, I won't tell you about
Sick.
the gems.
I don't mean I have no use for them. Unless there's like specifically a 500 gold piece worth diamond, I don't care.
How much do we get? I saw I get a little bit enough for like the party. That's all. Enough to get me.
I will here. I will give the opportunity for there to be that. Roll me a D100, and I'll tell you whether or not there's that specific diamond. Because
Because like the only thing I would ever need a gem for is a spell component, and that's like what it requires.
Lucky number 7. Does it help?
no, sadly no.
What's the gold value on the gems? I'll take them.
We just got the total gold value, so we just don't have to keep track of it.
Oh no, that was just the gold. There are the other gems that are
Oh.
worth just like a little separate amount.
The way you phrased it made it sound like 20,000 was the total value.
No, that's just the gold. There's
I have all the gold.
there's 5 blue sapphires worth 50 GP apiece. 6 like blood red rubies worth 30 apiece. And that is wrong calculator. And then 4 like star-shaped topaz looking gems worth 35 apiece.
Hey,
And
Anna?
then yeah.
What is the neck still there, or did it dissipate?
I will say by the time he's done like scooping all the gold, you
I,
guys
I, I just want to do a little bit of research on it for like future references.
yeah, sure. Roll me I'd say roll me an intelligence check, but
With an advantage because I am
no,
an artificer for this.
I would say because of how advanced this thing is, it would be just a normal straight roll.
Oh, come on.
So double tens. Okay. Um it's very hard to like gauge like how this thing even like works compared to Claymore. Because Claymore was made from like ancient dwarven kind of like runes and stuff, and all kinds of magic was poured into them to make them. This thing seems to be like solely built off of some kind of like, you don't even know what to call it. It's got wires and all kinds of stuff running through it, and it seems to have like electricity through it, even though there's no, you know, lightning going to it. Uh,
Oh shit!
but after I'd say like while he's scraping all the gold into his bag, I'd say about like 10 minutes passes, and then as you're looking over it, it just slowly
Dissipates.
I wouldn't say dissipates, like slowly beneath it another one of those like rift type things opens, and it like opens wide, and you just see the thing fall down as you would be close enough to see where it falls back into. There is like a red barren landscape with a like major battle going on. You see about like 20 or 30 of these mechs things clashing with some kind of weird creatures that are just as big as them. There's all kinds of like shots going off, and then the portal closes.
Okay. Good to know.
I will say,
So for 65,000, we can fully upgrade our house.
um, and then
Maybe we should get the gold to the Durgar people.
I'm not gonna do that.
I mean, they never said anything about gold, so
Yeah.
you don't
Plus, I have it all in my bag. You'll have to fight me for that.
Yeah.
um,
Brother, I am gonna be casting mending on Claymore
you said you were
during
also
this time.
casting identify. Um, the hammer is called the Dwarven's King's Fury. It is a warhammer. It is considered legendary And the kicker here requires an attunement by a dwarf. If you want to know all its stats, it's got a +3.
It's kind of funny though. Final.
What?
It's kind of funny.
Yeah. What's
They're
up?
down the line. Solomon can ignore attunement requirements. But it's not right now. So yeah.
And then it's got like. Here, I'll just post all of its extra bullshit that it can do. Just so you're curious, if you're curious.
Can't see it. Oh shit.
Yeah, it's pretty it's a pretty good.
Devastating.
Oh yeah, and then it would also you would get this from it, the last special condition.
Well, what about the attunement thing that bypasses it? It's a question.
Yeah, I mean,
Oh, that sucks.
yeah, if you got to that level, it would. I would say.
Just imagine the doors like, oh, what the hell? What sorcery is this?
But yeah, basically,
Uh,
this weapon's been passed down
Yep.
through their generations
This
of the kings.
this is the hammer.
Yep.
This is the hammer. So we'll head back now. Yeah.
Unless you guys wanted to do anything else in here.
Can I investigate to see if there's an armor stash or a weapon stash nearby? Because they did want to look for weapons, possibly.
I mean, sure, you could roll.
Sweet. I'll go roll it. Investigation. There it is.
14.
Yeah.
The closest thing you might be able to salvage a few weapons. You remember up where you had to drink the tankards? There were broken weapons on the floor up there. There weren't a bunch of them, but there were some. If you wanted to take the time to mend them, you probably could bring back like a good handful
I think
of swords and
for this
stuff.
one, just for the hell of it, Claymore will be carrying me while I'm mending shit.
Yeah, it's too bad you're not a wizard.
Yeah, because I would, if I was a wizard, I would get fabricated later on.
Yeah, if you're a wizard, you could just cast the
Fabricate.
fabrication spell at this point.
Fuck it. Just remember, Claymore's got to go trudge through the lake
Alright.
to get back out.
Alright, water walk. It's an elevator.
You don't. Yeah, he doesn't have to trudge through anything.
Okay. Yeah, for the sake of saving time, we'll say you guys get out of this tomb, get out of the water, and by the time you guys do about that, you would probably have to camp for the night. But it's probably safe to assume that nothing is really going to happen because the area you're in. So you guys go get a long rest without a problem and then head back to the Dorgar encampment with your prizes in tow.
So we're back.
That's here, right?
Yeah, at the head of the thing.
I give them the mended weapons as well.
Fuck, what was his name? I don't remember the guy's name.
Why are there so many fishing items?
Oh, what? D&D?
No, just in his item list.
Are you talking about the magic shop?
Yeah.
I haven't fixed the magic shop yet because I haven't had to worry about
It's
it.
like half of them are fishing or cat related.
Okay, I haven't fixed it in a while, so
Okay.
cut me some slack there. I haven't touched it since you guys came down here.
Well, you gave me 20,000 gold, so I was like, I gotta plan out what I want to buy.
Well, I'm gonna fix.
Uh,
I plan on taking the next 2 weeks to fix that shit.
Yeah, that's fair.
yeah, then you down to go share a little bit of gold with me?
Oh
I do
yeah,
wanna
I'm
go.
down to share. I'm like 6,500 is going towards the house because I just want to get every upgrade immediately.
Oh no. That's all right. That's all right. I just need to get enough gold for like armor
So
and stuff.
far on the current item list, there's only one thing I want. So
Again, it's gonna be updated, so just you'll see.
the black market has some decent stuff, possibly though.
Well, I also gotta
Okay.
update that too because fucking time has passed since you guys been down here.
Did you find the name of the Durgar?
Yeah, I'm just gonna call him Doran for now because I don't remember what the fuck I originally called him.
I swear to God, if his name was Duran.
I don't
A
remember. It was so
vial of
fucking long.
sunlight. I got a vial of sunlight. I'm
Uh,
gonna drink it.
but seeing you guys return, Doran gets you guys escorted into the like war room planning like tent you guys were in before. He asks you if you guys are able to like find the tomb and whatnot.
Someone brings out his bag and shows him the hammer that he was carrying.
Like just upon seeing it, his eyes go like wide. He
On
do you hand it to
and
him?
on top of that, I show him to it and I hand it to him, and also I also tell him that I also repaired some weapons that are there that are broken, but now are repaired by mending it.
Yeah, he looks towards Claymore, holding all the weapons. I'll say that he's in total. You were able to repair about like 20 like different weapons
Yeah,
of
that's
like
good.
varying degrees. Um, but his attention more fades back to the hammer. He tells you that back when he was like a kid, his father told him stories about this hammer that like of how like strong it was and that it used to be passed down up until it was sealed away in his tomb
Mm.
and he never thought he'd see it again.
Oh yeah, and also I tell him what it does. Like give him like I tell him the manual of it, the manual of the weapon.
Uh he listens intently and he's like, "Well, I'll probably have to get some practice with this before the assault." And speaking of the assault, he turns your attention to the table in front of him where he has a map sprawled out of the Dwargar like capital city that you guys were at before,
Mm.
and he tells you basically, we have gone over what we have and how much forces, and we have two options. One, we can either go for a direct upfront assault and just like scale the walls, or two, there are tunnels that we know of that we like constructed that lead in and out of that place that are pretty well hidden, but we don't know if the enemy has found them.
Mm.
So
Okay.
there's a risk in that one. But the other one is they could be expecting us in a full frontal assault.
How many days can you give, uh, your time with training with the weapon? Can you give it a day or two?
I mean, I'm pretty well versed in like just my regular weapon, as he points to his other like warhammer that he has.
Okay.
But with this,
Um.
I mean, it would probably take me a day or so just to like make sure I know these moves well enough to use them in combat.
Okay. I can wait till that long. Uh, Solomon will cast enhance ability on himself.
Okay.
Final. Where is it? Enhance ability. Where is it?
What are you enhancing?
Fox's cunning. The target has advantage on intelligence checks. So I want to see what's the best. Well, so for the least casualties for the planning of the two options.
Sure. Roll just a general intelligence check.
Yep, with advantage.
That's wisdom. Still 17 though. What the fuck? Um. Well, what he tells you is with either plan, the so this is what he is proposing with either plan. One, if you guys sneak in, there's a chance that they could get the surprise on the mushroom people there while causing enough commotion for you guys to, as he would also point out, I don't know if I mentioned it last time you guys were here with him, to the west side of the Dorgar like capital place, there's a like giant crater hole in the wall where these mushroom things came through initially. He
Mhm.
tells you that basically with either plan, they are going to try to draw the forces enough into the capital city, like in the center of it, to give you easier access to that. Hopefully, you guys won't have to fight, like to get through there. Um, but the main risk
Mm,
is there he doesn't have anybody on the inside to get any intel to tell you if the like going through the secret tunnel things he knows about is safe or not. That's the risky
Uh,
part. But
I actually want. Hmm, okay,
and
go.
the one last thing, the direct assault, you would know from seeing the forces that were there last time. Unless the dwarves have a good way to scale that wall, the archers are gonna rip through a lot of them that were on that wall.
I.
Question:
Wait, can
Is
I actually
there a
inform him about
reason that we have to rush to this place?
we really killed the leader of the mushrooms, yeah?
Yeah,
The
but
head of
that
the
doesn't
hive
tell me
mind?
that doesn't tell me why we have to rush. Like, why can't we just
There's
go get an army?
Okay. Sorry.
The rush was last time you guys talked to him before going find the tomb. He informed you that the last people that he had who like just recently came back from being near the capital city, like basically they got in and out. They were spying like on stuff without getting caught. But got caught towards the end. They saw that they were like preparing some sort of like big ritual like type thing in the city, and he believes that something like bad is about to happen. Like they're gonna spread even more and be even more like aggressive if we don't like go soon and stop them.
Mm.
So how much of the gold did we get?
20,000.
20,000 plus some
Holy.
gems.
So were we able to get all of it?
Yep.
Nice.
Or, you gotta go through Rascal.
Rascal put it all in the bag of holding and no one stopped him.
By that reminds me, for the bluet armor
Oh,
that you dumped out, did you just leave it there on the ground or what?
I mean, like, I'd feed some to the mimic if they want to eat it, but otherwise, fuck it.
Let the mimic eat it. You still have plenty of other
Well,
bluet
they're
armors.
picky about some shit.
I don't know.
No, I mean like as far as I'm aware, mimics at least given enough time, they can eat just about anything. I think.
Well, you were like, I'm just going based on what you've said in the past.
I know for sure the one thing I said Jordan's mimic wouldn't eat was the mushroom stuff, but that's because it knew if it ate it just by like smells, it would hurt itself. And then I think maybe the only other thing it didn't eat was maybe the zombies, but that's because it was like rotten flesh, already like way, way beyond decay and shit, I think. But yeah.
My mother gave me like this D&D box today, and like all the pieces are like made of metal. And like one of the models that came with it is like the same model that you used for that mech. So I have like a physical miniature of the mech.
Well, I'm pretty sure that like that image was literally just Iron Golem.
Yeah. But I got like a beholder, a blue dragon, an ogre, the iron golem,
I
a
do
rogue,
want to ask
a
the
dwarf, and a barbarian.
chieftain.
Yeah.
I'll ask the leader. If they're gonna charge, how are they gonna deal with the archers? Or they'll bombard them?
Well, he tells you that the few people here who do have some magical ability could help with sniping them. Other than that, they have like enough grappling hooks where they can scale the wall. Although it may not be as fast as they would like. Other than
So
that, if they get
we're-
the but once they get up there, they should be able to hold their own for sure. But he tells you if you guys are more capable of climbing the wall and covering our getting up there and just getting rid of the archers, we can cover your entrance to go take care of the leader while we fight
Question.
the rest of the army.
Question:
You-
How many days would it take to leave the cave and come back?
From where you guys are, uh,
about 2 weeks.
so 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Like they might also know another way out. I'm not talking necessarily the way we came in.
Well, I'll say this much: when you talk about the surface, none even him, he doesn't even seem to understand. It's but this is there's nothing above us. This has always been here.
What?
They have a
Are these
hard.
guys idiots?
They don't this is all they've ever known. They don't know that the surface world exists.
These are some dumbass Dorgar. At least real Dorgar know that the surface is real.
But yeah, it would take you I think about a week or so or something like that to get the fuck out of here.
Okay, so that's too much time.
Yeah.
I was just trying to see if we could possibly call on our horse friend.
Well, last I believe the last thing he said was he was heading to the winter region of the island to go look for the fucking thing he was sent here for.
All right. Well, I guess we'll long rest, and I'll pray to my God to smite these mushrooms.
But yeah, it'll take you guys can long rest, and it'll take an additional day while him and the rest of the people get their stuff ready. If there's anything you guys would like to do in preparation on that day, you have a whole day to do it.
Do they sell anything?
Uh, depends on whatever you're looking for. Are you talking about magic items?
Just everything that they have for sale.
They would have pretty much anything basic. They would have some said they would have some armors and stuff, but it's nothing too fancy.
Well, any basic items, I assume they would just use in the war effort anyway, so I wouldn't really have to pay for them.
Yeah, you probably wouldn't have to pay for that because you're helping them. As far as anything kind of special, roll. Give me a percentile roll real quick.
95.
95, okay. After talking to a fair few Dorgar, I would say having Iron probably translate for you because most of them,
Yep.
or if not, pretty much all of them don't speak
Okay.
common.
Yeah.
You would
I'm
find
just a translator.
you would find one that has something like special that is magical, and he'd be willing to part with it. For a price. It is a. Where the fuck is it? No, not that. Damn it. It is like a stone amulet. He tells you that basically above game, you can use your reaction to cast shield on yourself, up to like 2 times a day, and it's flavored as like a big rock wall, like comes out and it's the shield.
Okay.
And
Is it attunement?
no. And the last effect to it
Sick.
is you can also, instead of having it on your person, you can throw the necklace to the ground, and it'll become like a little, I don't like, just a tiny earth elemental, but like it doesn't, like it's just like it's like a boulder with even smaller boulder feet.
Yeah, give it to me.
He says since you're like gonna, basically help get their home back, he'll give it to you for um about like, we'll say 200.
Sold. Do you have a handout for it, or do I need to like? You send it
No, I
to me
don't
and
have a
write it down.
handout for it. Sorry.
Can you like send me the text block?
Yeah, sure. Uh, was there anything else anybody else wanted to do during that day?
I want them to gather all of the ball bearings that they could make.
As far as making stuff, they'd probably have a hard time because they don't have their forges and smithies here. But they would be able. They do have ball bearings that they brought with them.
Can
I'll
I
teach them how to make a forge.
can I show them the oh god, one second, I can't hear myself. Can I show them the chemicals for my bomb and see if I can get them to mine more of it or amass as much of these mixtures of chemicals as possible?
They would tell you that they did have some back in the capital city. They, unfortunately, most of it is like in their mine. But I would say asking around, you are able to get enough to make like a um hand grenade size like bomb.
Okay. At
Um,
least I got one thing out of it.
Another question I have for them is in the capital city, do they have a place where they made smoke powder?
They would tell you, uh, yes, it was close to where the like they have like a place where they store different materials that was near the mine. But as far as like how much they have,
Well, like I don't care if like they might have some on them, but like how much like was stored at the place like in the city?
I mean, they tell you we usually try to keep like I'd say maybe a week or so's worth like on hand because sometimes we would have to use it to expand the mine more.
So we could, as a distraction, shoot a flaming arrow into your stockpile and create a large explosion.
Well, you would have to either get inside the building where that would be, or maybe get on a adjacent rooftop and maybe shoot through a window.
Yeah, that's cool. I could cast fireball through a window.
Because they tell you they stored in like a bigger size like warehouse full of different type of materials.
So if we sneak in, we can just like fireball their smoke powder reserves.
Word.
We smoke. Wait, why are we catching their stuff on fire?
Just as a thing we can do during the assault to cause damage to the mushrooms.
As more of a distraction.
Well, if we can like theoretically if we could get them to like chase us and like lead them to the place, me and Jordan can teleport out of the way and then just like shoot a fire.
I mean, he also tells you that once they get over the wall, or if we go with the sneaky plan, they could have that as a distraction to draw more of the army while you guys go and take out like the head mushroom person.
Yeah.
I do ask my party though. Are you guys down to go take down some archers?
Question.
Yes.
Do we level up?
No, we don't.
No, not yet.
We only level up after this, guys. Just one more push.
Maybe.
No, I will guarantee you, after you beat the final fight down here, you're gonna get a level.
Damn. If this is Baldur's Gate, we'd be level 12 by now.
Look, man, I gotta put some pacing in here because you know you gotta. If I make it too high level, you're gonna steamroll some of the rest of the content.
Which is based.
I think after we get
Happens.
we're gonna go back to
That's
that.
the fun of being high level.
Want to go back to what?
That land shark area, and
Oh, fuck them up.
grudge. That was
Yeah.
whenever. That was
We just become gods in the Underdark, and then we come back up to the surface area and just start killing everything. The more
Hey,
you
man.
know.
The sharks are cool. They're just vibing on the coastline. You guys messed with them, not the other way around.
The sharks aren't people.
You know what, Jordan? I want you to play these Dawson tones the next time somebody's dying to the shark, please.
When what
Yeah.
happened?
When somebody's
Wait,
dying to
hold
the
up.
shark on the ground next time.
Yeah. Final?
Yeah.
Can I do I have to make a health check to go see
Can you
if
play
like
this sad
how many
Naruto
arches
song?
there are in front of the wall?
Okay, you're gonna have to repeat that because I couldn't hear you over everybody fucking else.
Do you think I could use my intelligence check to see how many archers there were in total?
Yeah, sure. You can make an intelligence
And
check.
so I know what I'm up against.
Yeah, just make a general intelligence check because you
I
were
got
at
advantage still.
the top of the wall to see the rest of like at least the frontal assault of the incoming rest of the people.
Yep.
You just gotta roll the mech again when we assault them, Jordan.
Yeah, man.
I would love to.
I mean, to be honest, the mech is one of the more crazy things I added, but I also added
23.
some other stuff that was pretty fucking good.
Yeah, just chaos magic a meteor swarm on a city, Jordan.
You would know that you guys did take out a fair few amount of like the drow that were mushroom possessed. Like the archer ones. But to be fair, as you guys were about to climb down, you looked out over the rest of the frontal assaulting army. You did see a bunch of other drow mushroom infected people who could possibly wield a bow. So you probably shored up their numbers. I think you guys killed maybe like 15 or 20 of them.
Traitors in life and death.
I mean, they didn't choose to be possessed by mushrooms. It just kind of
They
happened.
did choose to be traitors though. The more you know.
The trader jingle.
So,
It's kind of hard to choose between the two. On one hand, I don't want to lose casualties. On the other, we might get ambushed because the enemy might know where we are. Correct?
yeah, with the stone tunnels, he just doesn't know if they have discovered them or not. But with that, it just might like slow their assault. But the other like side of that coin, if they don't know about them, they could get a basically upper hand, like a surprise on them. And then
Alright, we need a type guy go the rear from my members. Because this is a hard decision, this small. Jordan.
So we're spending like 2 days resting here, right? Final.
yeah, basically on the you guys are getting a day to do what you want, and then on the next day, all the Dorgar who have already been preparing are doing like their final preps, and then that next day you guys are leaving. That would be that.
Okay, for those 2 days, I want to cast ceremony as many times as I
Sorry.
can, and
What, you're marry everyone?
I'm gonna do the coming of age ceremony for every Dorgar that I can.
Coming of age, they get a D4. So it takes an hour. You only have to sleep for 4, so you could be up for 20. So 20 20 Dorgar would be able to get it. Which, I mean, I'll take that into account.
Question: for the mushroom people, do they rely on sight, or do they rely on stuff like blind sight and
It,
smell?
in your experience fighting them, it seems to vary. Some of them can, like the one that kept trying to hit you before, that had like 2 blades for its arms, could burrow in the ground and it could see. It seemed to like sense movement on above the ground and whatnot. Other ones, from the way they acted, just relied on regular sight. There was one in particular that you remember. You ran behind a rock and it literally knew exactly where you were.
Hey Jordan, do you want to get married?
Hey yo,
To my brother? No,
Yeah.
that's incest.
Well, it does. It just gives us a +2 AC for the next 7 days if we're within 30 feet of each other.
No,
hey,
no, I'm
I
good.
do have one question, bro.
No,
Hey, Tyler,
Yeah.
quick question: can I use heat metal on Claymore?
Yeah. I mean, he would take the damage, but I would say, in that situation, I would say whatever he's also hitting would take fire damage.
Because it doesn't say the damage is the armor,
If
so it should
he's
damage
not
Claymore.
immune to fire damage or resistant to it, he'd still take the fire damage. It would like heat up his internal components and start damaging him.
So are we wrapping up there?
Yeah, because we hit the 2-hour mark. I would say you guys take the time to prep, and then next session
Oh no, no.
would
It doesn't work like that apparently.
would
We
begin
can't heat,
the assault. And what were you saying?
we can't heat metal a steel defender.
Why isn't he made of metal?
It needs to be an object. And Claymore's not an object. He's a creature.
Well, I have a question for you.
I mean,
If you target Claymore's hand,
I
right,
would
is
I
a
would
hand an object or a creature?
I would say, in the sense of Claymore, Claymore himself might be a creature, but he is also made of metal, and because he's made of mostly metal, besides his internal components and whatnot, like if you wanted to combine the combo of heat metal on him, I would allow it, in the sense that you could get extra fire damage off, but Claymore would also take the damage per round.
Final, if I get X-ray goggles and I can see inside someone's body, can I cast Reduce Object on their heart?
No, we're not doing that. Get the fuck. That's that same shit. Like, oh my god, the guy breathed. I'm gonna cast create and destroy water in his mouth.
That's viable.
No.
Mm.
Uh,
It doesn't like instantly kill them, but it definitely waterboards them. Like if you have like 10 gallons of water like spawn above your face and just like pour into your face, like you're definitely getting waterboarded.
there you go, Dan. That's the. I mean, I know it's bare bones, basic ass description, but you kind of get the gist of it.
It's cool. I was just like, you said the shield spell, and I was like, yeah, I'm about it.
Yeah. So basically, the rock like on the necklace shoots out to the earth near it and forms like a stone wall flavoring for the shield spell. But if you do summon the rock tiny elemental familiar, it does have a like it can burrow into the ground, but you can't use the shield stuff while the elemental is summoned. And the shield thing is twice
Is
a
it like
day.
daily, right?
Say what?
You said it's twice daily for the top one. Is the elemental also daily?
Yeah, it's once daily. And
Okay.
it stays until you either desummon it or it gets destroyed.
Word. So it's basically like an earth elemental.
Yeah, little tiny one. I'd say it'd probably like fit in the size of your palm.
So I'm waiting for my question. Do we go through the tunnel or do we go through the tunnel?
Fuck the police coming straight from the underground.
So we're like go to surprise through the tunnels. Dennis?
Yeah, baby.
I don't think you're gonna get a straight answer out of him.
I think
Who are you talking to?
I think he's talking to everybody.
I don't
Yeah.
know. I can barely hear him. I think I had him turned down whenever his like mic was backing up. All right, what'd you say?
I was saying, do we go through the tunnel assault or do we go through the tunnels?
I'd probably say the tunnels.
Also,
Yeah, I was thinking the tunnels as well.
here's what your little tiny rock elemental will look like.
Well, guys, I'll see you next time. I'll see you in 2 weeks again.
Yeah, have a
Right.
good one, man.
Peace,
See you, man.
peace.
Peace.
I want to rock right now. Came to get bass, and I came to get down.
Oh, also, final.
Yeah.
Who's the host of the server?
Baby girl, you're so damn fine, though.
That'd be either Den or me, I think. I think I'm the same level as Den and Jordan.
If you guys are down to, will you add in Discord soundboards?
What is it? What did he ask?
Will you guys be down to go add in Discord soundboards for our D&D sessions?
You can.
Yeah.
Like,
Look, I can't, but you guys can. I don't know what to do there.
Are you telling me the duck quacking is not enough for you?
Yeah, it's not enough, dude. We need more content.
see, I have, yeah, I have Nitro right now, so I can do some crazy shit on it.
I don't have Nitro because I'm not paying for Discord.
The most bacteria-ridden place on the planet is the mouth of an American woman, and you're gonna let that near your penis?
I wish you guys luck, and I'll see you next time.
Have a good one, man.
Peace, peace.
See you. Bye, later.
I hope everybody
Oh,
was...
all right. Hey, all right. I do have a question though.
I know it's hard.
Yeah.
I know it's hard to hear you iron over the constant spam that is going on, but please say what you're saying.
I did want to ask. Are you gonna do a ceremony for our party as well?
No, we're not young adults.
Solomon certainly is.
Don't know. Depends on what you consider a young adult. It's pretty vague. I mean, you can take one if you want. That's cool. I'm just doing it.
Okay.
But yeah, man. If you go and have a good
Sure,
night.
buddy.
Night.
But yeah, how old is Solomon?
He's in his 20s, I'm pretty sure. If I remember correctly.
Yeah, sure. I mean, I'd be willing to let you have the D4. And just make sure you're.
He's 23.
Yeah, just make sure you mark it somewhere that you get the D4 for next session.
I'll put it in my notes.
Oh no, he's playing the Uncle Ruckus theme. I know it all too well.
I'm in danger.
Temp HP, yeah?
Ain't no party like a Diddy party, so.
Wow, that one's real controversial now. That didn't age well. No temp HP. You get a
I think it's on purpose.
you get a D4 to your rolls and shit.
Dude, spit all that night.
I'm touching myself tonight.
No, Diddy, don't touch yourself.
There you go.
Stop it, Ron. The Diddy party.
Oh, God, love your soul.
I'll talk to you guys about the ceremony thing later. See ya.
Have a good one, Iron. And as I was saying earlier, I hope everybody who is listening enjoyed the dulcet tones of Jordan and the random soundboard of Den.
Is it Dan that?